Hi Capricorn, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. Today is April 12th. It's Easter today, 2020. The read is for the rest of the month, so from today through the 30th, and give or take a few days either way. So I've already pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Capricorn today? So take a deep breath, you guys. Let's clear all negative, dark, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities. For the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that space with only beautiful, divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, for Capricorn, one more shuffle. All right, Capricorn. For the rest of April 2020, Capricorn. All right, so first card out for Capricorn, the 10 of Wands. What is your challenge? The 8 of Swords reversed. What is your foundation? The 9 of Cups reversed. And the recent past. The 7 of Swords upright, rather. What is crowning in your now moment is the 9 of Swords reversed. And then what's coming up for you is the 4 of Pentacles. How do you see yourself, Capricorn? You see yourself as the 8 of Cups, and what's around you, or how might others see you? They might see you as the Temperance card, patient. The blocks that you have or need to work on about yourself have to do with the 6 of Pentacles reversed. And where do we end up, Capricorn? The 2 of Cups reversed, not seeing eye to eye or face to face. And then what is the connector to what's left hanging in limbo in this read? So the connector is the King of Cups reversed. And what's hanging in limbo at the end of this read? The Chariot reverse. So this could be the state of emergency. So all of this can just relate to the state of emergency right now for you. You will get another card, and it may be more than one card depending on what that next card is. And then I'm also going to show you the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck here is the 4 of Swords reversed, and then I'm going to show you a little backstory on that. So we're going to pull those cards and see what's been going on. All right, so we start here before the cards I picked up at the 8 of Wands reversed, which is delays in communication and travel, which everyone's experiencing. Can be not expressing your feelings, not allowing any energetic exchange, which a lot of people aren't because they're not allowed to be together. And then this is reaping rewards of just hanging out, right? And this is about good news coming in. Good news, success, leading the way, perhaps getting some attention. And this is the Judgment card reversed, the 5 of Pentacles upright, and the 4 of Swords reversed. And this is the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. So this was coming up this week a lot. Is you might need to eat your words or take back what you said, or it could be choking as well, like, you know, choking on doing something, being afraid. It could be, too, like if someone's playing tennis or something, you know, choking up on the grip. So anything having to do with choking may be coming up with this, but this has to do with deliberations as well. Non-judgment or poor judgment, or holding back an announcement or decision. Okay. But maybe holding back too long. And then we have, this is the 5 of Pentacles, has to do with feeling left out in the cold, destitution, exile, injury, or illness. Could be going back and forth from the hospital or office visits. Whatever it is, feeling left out of. It doesn't have to be financial destitution, okay? And then we have the 4 of Swords reversed. So for me, this has to do with either not getting enough sleep and still rising above, or well rested now, and now you need to wake up and come out with it, whatever you've learned. So this is for Capricorn. So this is the Gilded Tarot that I'm using. We have the Rider-Waite Mini for the clarifications, and I'll be pulling some Oracle cards at the end as well. I'm using the Energy deck and the Crystal Angels, which have been giving some really nice reads here. So So don't worry about the cards that you see. I'm clarifying everything. You're going to get a lot. It'll be a very different perspective by the time the end of the read comes along. So we have rising above, waking up and coming out of sleep or meditation, and perhaps using what you've learned. And then there's been some sneakiness in the recent past, right? We have the Seven of Swords over here, which is called the liar, cheater, thief card from most people's perspective, but it has to do with running away. Specifically in this deck, it's like, you know, sneaking out the back. Out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. You need to be coy, Roy. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me, all right? Set yourself free. So it's that kind of energy. So it's about coming out, rising above, waking up, coming out, and perhaps getting out of Dodge. So that might have happened in the recent past, whether it's you or somebody else did that to you. Somebody might have ghosted you, or you them. And then we have the foundation here, Capricorn, of the Nine of Cups, which is unhappiness, dissatisfaction, not getting your wish. And maybe that's why you're not sleeping. This could be not sleeping because you're not getting your wish. Perhaps somebody ghosted you or you them. So either side, you could be not getting your wish. Okay? Either upset that somebody ghosted you or feeling guilty that you ghosted somebody else. This is the central energy, which is the Ten of Wands, carrying a large burden towards this sneakiness over here or bad behavior, right? Lying, cheating, stealing, running away, whatever it is. And then the challenge here is the Eight of Swords reversed. The challenge for you is to stay out of your mental prison, right? Or staying out of real prison. Like maybe you want to, you're pissed. You want to get this person, and you can't act on your impulses because you don't want to go to prison. So it could be a mental prison or just trying to stay out of prison, or maybe you're out on bail or something because maybe you're ready to fight with someone, and you can't do it again because then you will go to prison. So that's just for a few people. Most people it's going to be a mental prison, right? You have carrying a large burden, so you've been in your head. So the challenge is staying out of your head about the situation. The present moment is suffering in silence. This is stressed out, purging, up nights, not sleeping. So this is definitely not sleeping for you, Capricorn. Could be crying, a lot of crying, or just headaches. Anything that is stressing your body out because of your thoughts, basically. So you see yourself as walking away and within here, walking away from all you've built, including all the cups being left out in the yard and the poop in the yard. All right, so you may have a pet, and they always leave you with cleaning up the poop. And coming up is clinging. So you feel like everything's being out of your control, being taken away from you. So here's you clinging to keep all of that stuff. So the little that's left, what's little left of you or your sanity, you may be trying to hold on to. So we're going to clarify everything. The Four of Swords reversed and the underlying energy, why for Capricorn. All right, we have the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords upright. So this is definitely feeling, this could be seeing synchronicities and feeling trapped by it, right? When you see synchronicities about the person you're connected to, but maybe you're in a situation where you can't connect with that person, so you feel very trapped or imprisoned by the situation. And you can't sleep. It also can be all these options and confusions that's keeping you trapped or you know, freaking out in your mind. Ruminating, you know, things circling around in your mind over and over and over again, not letting you sleep. Perhaps you have to choose between things, or you have to make a decision and you just can't. It's too confusing for you. And again, it's like that catch-22 in your brain. So then we have the liar, cheater, thief energy in the recent past, the Seven of Swords, and we have the Queen of Wands coming up here reversed with the Knight of Swords reversed, which this can be one person or two people. But she's either tired, sick, or out of control, pissed. And this one over here is holding their tongue or out of control, verbally abusive. So she can be both, okay? So and they're both the kind of, she's looking away, like she always comes up as she's pretending not to know about the situation so she doesn't have to deal with it. And this one's lashing out. So she could be doing both. She could be holding her tongue, pretending not to see, and then in the next moment lashing out. Or this is someone completely different from her. Okay, but this is the happy family. And you can see that that's not true. So it's like that, here's my happily ever after. We have someone running out the back. We have someone who's freaking out physically, having a temper tantrum. And then another person who's verbally abusing or holding it back. So the Queen of Wands could be holding all of that back. She could be sneaking out or she's pissed at the person sneaking out, or maybe she's sneaking away because if she doesn't, she's gonna blow. So the foundation is the Nine of Cups reversed for Capricorn. We have the Lovers and no peace, which looks like this situation. So that's why there's unhappiness there. There's no peace. And there again, it's like someone already came clean or is getting clean. Maybe they fell off the wagon, right? Because it happened again. I don't know which one happened first. Either this happened and they're coming clean about it now, or they did come clean and fell off the wagon again, and now you're dealing with that. So there's a large burden. You know, it's the Atlas energy of the Ten of Wands there in the middle, the weight of the world upon your shoulders, Capricorn. So why? Queen of Pentacles, and then we have these two coming out together, the Death card reversed, and then the Five of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles is upright. So she's fine. She's grounded, loving, and secure, like a good mother energy, very grounded and stable. And then we have the Death card, which is an energy that's clinging or just not allowing something to end. This could be dark night. It can be a near-death experience. It could be Scorpio energy too. But there's definitely conflict here, if not competition, games. I'm not getting a big fight here, although this is Scorpio energy, so this could be a Queen of Pentacles with Scorpio in her chart, or two different people who are perhaps arguing or something. I'm not seeing any major conflict here, because this is more clingy energy, but it's a burden. Perhaps for you, Capricorn, you can be the Queen of Pentacles. So you're carrying a large burden with this Scorpio energy that won't end, having to do with a quest perhaps, or conflict, or games. Perhaps a Scorpio energy is playing games with you, or a competition that won't end as well. The challenge being, you know, staying out of your head about it. After the Five of Wands is coming this Justice card reversed. So that can be Libra energy or just injustice of the situation, of this conflict. So I'll leave that out there too. So why Capricorn is the Eight of Swords your challenge? Whoa. Well, I got my two cards here and the rest of the deck flew across. So this is very like short. We have the we have the Four of Wands reversed, and again the Nine of Wands. This is suffering in silence chronically. This is dark night of the soul energy. This is Four of Wands reversed. This is either moving homes, an unstable home, visiting someone else's home, or someone's visiting you, so there's causing chaos in the home or instability, or this could be the end of a marriage or end of a party that had been scheduled that is upsetting people. But this is suffering in silence chronically, so there's instability here, and you're trying to stay out of your head, Capricorn, with the weight of the world upon your shoulders. So let me pick up these cards that just splatted, and this was just splat. It's like, I'm just not going to think about it anymore. It's like that kind of energy. All right, so in the now moment, again, is that's Nine of Swords. So we're going to clarify some more about what that's about. The Nine of Swords for Capricorn. We have a message of love. This also can be a child. And then we have the Hierophant, which can be a marriage. It can be Taurus. This can be any kind of commitment or contract. So an establishment, a religion, a religious leader, God, the community, tradition, any kind of traditional roles or establishments or societal norms. Okay, and then here's this message of love. There's a very different here, right? This is innocent love, and this is what's been established by society. This also can be the men's club or the boys' club, right? The patriarchy. So if you're a feminine Capricorn, that could be the issue of your suffering is the patriarchy, their control over your life. Or this could be a Taurus offering a message of love, or a Taurus child, and this is about starting over in love. So suffering in silence. After a message of love, perhaps from a Taurus, or it can just be the Hierophant can be commitment to yourself as well. Like once you love yourself and commit to yourself, then you can be more loving and to yourself and others. But what's made the suffering is that you want to start over in love, but you're not able to for some reason. So coming up here at the Four of Pentacles, why is that? Well, we have the Tower reversed and the Two of Cups reversed. So some kind of disconnect, whether it's a breakup or a disconnect in another relationship, whether it's business, family, friends, it can be anything here. But this is avoiding a disaster, or in the aftermath of sudden events or epiphanies, not seeing eye to eye or not seeing face to face, or literally a breakup, and trying to hold on to what you got. And that could be under the radar or feeling like a failure in the situation. It's like under the radar, trying to see. You can't see face to face, so this is under the radar, seeing each other, but not face to face. So it doesn't have to be a disconnect in that case. That's in the aftermath of sudden events, not seeing face to face, but seeing each other under the radar. Here we are. Trying to hold on. Do you see yourself as the Eight of Cups walking away with poop in the yard there? Where are you going, Capricorn? Why does Capricorn see themselves as Eight of Cups? Eight of Cups, Capricorn. Okay. We have there, the same card came up with the Queen of Swords, speaking her truth. So you're either the Queen of Swords talking about walking away, or these are two separate energies. This could be Capricorn walking away from the Queen of Swords, speaking her truth about surrender, or about her surrender, or other people surrendering. Or it is the Queen of Swords as Capricorn walking away, but yet at the same time talking about surrender. So surrender is the giving up, but not giving up at the same time. So again, it's that vacuum of 0 point that we're talking about. The surrender isn't giving up or you know, ending everything for all time. It's about surrendering to the universe in faith, knowing that, you know, the universe has your back, that you can surrender and walk away. And it could be two people surrendering and walking away at the same time, which is what actually ends up bringing them together. So that's kind of interesting there. That's like literally the opposites folding into each other, just like an implosion of a building. You know, it's an explosion, implosion at the same time creates that vacuum of 0 point. So it's kind of that same energy here in walking away. The walking away is the surrender. So here is what's around you, or how other people see you, as Temperance, which has to do with patience and balance, which is good. So why does Capricorn have the Temperance card around them? There's that Ten of Swords, right? So we go from the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. So this is the end of the pain, or a painful ending or betrayal. Perhaps third party, or this could be negative groups, negative associations, bad influences. The social distancing, which is obvious, is true because everyone's dealing with it. It can also be overindulgences, antisocial behavior, gossip, all that kind of stuff. It's just Three of Cups normally means no joy, right? Because Three of Cups upright is coming together in joy. So you're having patience after big pain. You know, it's a big painful ending or ending pain, because you could work with pain as your business if you're in the health field. And then you have no joy of whatever this other energy is for you, but you're having patience, or someone around you is having patience for you going through this. Or literally your patience if you're someone who deals with patience. It could be ending pain of patience. But perhaps there's third party or negative influences there, or gossip, anything like that coming up for Capricorn. So the blocks that you need to clear or work on is the Six of Pentacles reversed, which is an imbalance, some kind of inequitable relationship, not sharing, not being fair. Could be a debt or a scam as well. So why does Capricorn have the Six of Pentacles reversed? We have the Knight of Wands reversed and the Hangman upright or reversed. So this, for me, this can be a player with a big head. That's one thing. The other thing, this can be someone with good intent who rushes in but falls short of expectations because they run out of energy in an awakening, right? Or a good idea, but they couldn't make it. They fell short. They dropped dead at the end of the day. They couldn't go out and do what they had to do. Or it's someone who's just literally holding back their true desires in an awakening process here. All right, so that's creating the imbalance for you, Capricorn, is holding back your desires. Holding back your desires, an ego, that would hold anyone back because that's always going to be your block. Or just energy stores, you need to rest more. All right, so we end up with the Two of Cups reversed again, which can be not seeing an eye or a breakup, a disconnect, but also can be just not seeing face to face, and maybe you want to connect. Two of Cups reversed is the Chariot reversed, which again is at the end of this read here, which can have to do with the state of emergency. That can be this. This can also be the need to get an ambulance to go to the hospital. It can be chaos. It can be being broken, broke down, broke through, broke up, broke anything, right? That all those energies, delays in travel or moving or ascending, just feeling stuck in general. And this is negative self-talk, lying, gossip, spreading gossip. This is really negative energy. This could be a child or a negative energy Cancer. This on the warpath, all right? And this can just represent, doesn't have to be the disease cancer, but a cancerous thing that grows quickly, right? Like negative self-talk and gossip. This also could be a child lying or with a really bad mouth, or spying, or anything like autism spectrum, bipolar, ADHD, all those kind of things can come up under that card. So there's definitely a disconnect, not seeing an eye to eye because of nasty, immature communications here and feeling stuck. And it doesn't even have to be nasty communication. It could be the silent treatment, someone being blocked on purpose. And then the King of Cups reversed is the Two of Wands reversed, feeling like you've no options or you've chosen your path, but you can't implement them now because of the situation. All right, this is healing and forgiving and gaining clarity in the situation while you're stuck. Okay, so that's good. So the King of Cups reversed can be a water sign, so it can be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but it's also about emotional detachment, or the opposite end of the spectrum of someone who's over emotional and manipulative, and or someone who drinks. So it could be the disconnect can just be within the King of Cups and you, Capricorn, or just within himself. And this is someone who's around you, so it affects your world. And then we have the Chariot again, reversed. Why? For Capricorn. Standing up for yourself. And there's the King of Cups reversed. All right, so the King of Cups reversed looks like he's coming out with the tree. He's presenting the truth. This is the whole truth. So you may have been defensive to him, or vice versa. So the King of Cups could be the one standing up here, or that could be you standing up to the King of Cups, presenting the truth, the whole truth. And he's coming up. You have the Chariot reversed twice there, and you have the King of Cups reversed there. So that can definitely be a Cancer person, a Cancer man who's presenting the truth. The next card for you is coming up as the Death card reversed. This is someone who's clinging. They won't let go. They won't let sleeping dogs lie, or they won't, whatever the situation is, end, whether it's a marriage, a job, a relationship, a business, a person who's dying because they're old and they've been dying for a long time. This is someone clinging. Also can be a near-death experience, dark night of the soul, and also just dead tired, right? Or it's or just really tired of being stuck, right? Because you can't, you maybe feel like you can't end anything until things go forward again as far as the social distancing. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, which can be you again. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the middle here too, which can definitely be Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a Virgo or a Taurus as well. Is there anything around there? Yeah, there's not a lot of majors in the main part of the read. We have Aquarius reversed in the underlying energy, with a lot of swords, some wands, in a negative sense. We have Sagittarius, and that was it until the Chariot card came out. So there's Aquarius reversed, Sagittarius upright, Cancer, and Scorpio. Scorpio came out another time too, well, the other cards. I'm just talking about the main cards. So the next card after the Queen of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords upright. And then we also have the Knight of Cups upright. This could be two kids, or they could be two suitors as well. And then we have the King of Swords reversed, right? So this could be a family. We have the Queen of Pentacles, 2 Knights, and the King of Swords reversed. So it could be a family of parents and 2 kids. We have Scorpio energy and Cancer right above it. Or it can be a lawyer representing a mother and 2 children. But these don't have to be children. They're both Knights. So the Knights could represent the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Or they could represent separate people, but they don't have to be kids. They can be co-workers, friends, family, any of that. And then at the end, we have the 3 of Pentacles coming together. So all these people could work together. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the King of Swords reversed. So the Queen of Pentacles is definitely upright. She came up twice upright. This Knight of Swords could be the Queen of Wands back here in the recent past, who's doing the sneaky bit. The Queen of this Knight of Swords. I don't think the Knight of Cups has come up. No. Or the King of Swords. Can't remember. We have the Queen of Swords over here. So if this is a relationship where the Queen of Swords, where Capricorn's walking away from the Queen of Swords, and Capricorn is the King of Swords reversed over here. That's possible as well. But you could, all 3 of these are upright, but the King of Swords is reversed. So coming together at work, he may have an issue with the rest of the group. Or they're just kids, or the family's all working together. So why do we have the Queen of Pentacles? What's up with her for Capricorn? All right, that can be a Virgo energy. Also someone who's just hermiting like everyone is. This is holding back desires, not communicating or not exchanging energy, delays in communication or travel. Okay, so if the Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn, then she's not having, there's the exchange between them is blocked with a Virgo and a Capricorn. Okay, or the Virgo is shedding light but holding back their true reasons for shedding light on the Queen of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Swords, why? Knight of Swords, why is the Knight of Swords there after the Queen of Pentacles, along with the Knight of Cups? Knight of Swords first. Knight of Swords may be Aquarius. All right, so the Knight of Swords might want to be the star of the show. So again, that could be the Queen of Wands over there, reversed, who also has a sharp tongue, and she could have Aquarius in her chart. Also, we have the 6 of Cups reversed. This could be dealing with 2 difficult children. So these could be her two difficult children. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands as well, or she could have that in her chart. But this could be the Knight of Cups as well. So it could be a child who's being difficult, or someone with a negative past, or a negative past coming back to haunt you, or just dealing with the past. And then we have these 2 coming out with that as well. The World reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. So again, here's the Knight of Cups upright, but they were reversed. So there could be some jealousy or insincerity issues here that turn their world upside down, or just feeling incomplete without someone. Right? So that could be this past. So the Knight of Cups is feeling lost without this other person from the past, which can be a Pisces, or that can be a Seal Divine Feminine as well. Then we have the King of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed, why? And we have the King of Wands reversed. And they came up both upright in the Sagittarius read that I just did. So there could be Cancer in his chart. But both, and the 2 Knights could represent, could represent 2 guys, you know, who grew up together, or 2 brothers, friends, that kind of thing, or partners. But here they're reversed. And it could be having to deal with each other at night, or maybe they had a falling out at the full moon at work. But work is upright here. They may have to work together. And then there's other energies here. These could be the 2 kids who were being difficult, but now they're okay with the Queen of Pentacles. And I kind of want to find out more. So what's up with the 3 of... Well, it's just the 3 of Pentacles cards. They just flew out. We got Leo, so that this King of Wands reverse could be a Leo. but there's issues with the family or family business or legacy or world, whatever it is. This can be up to a huge company or the world even, because it's the end of the deck. It's the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So it's either a loss of money or a Leo spending money, or just dysfunction within this family or family business, or just business. It doesn't have to be family, right? So there's dysfunction within the family or dissension amongst the ranks. We got the King of Wands reversed, the King of Swords reversed. We have two Knights, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, which have both been reversed within other parts of the read. So there's a lot of unhappiness. The only one who stays upright here is the Queen of Pentacles, but we also have the Queen of Swords over there who could be married to this King of Wands reversed, or they could be siblings. Because we have this could be the Queen of Wands over there. So it could be a younger person. All right, so we end up here with, all right, that's Sag energy. So we just did Sag. This could be feeling stuck. This could be stubbornness, laziness, or just being still, disabled, not able to work, or not wanting to work because you don't have to. And then being patient, taking one step at a time, feeling left out in the cold, whether, like I said, we talked about this before. Actually, it was big in Sag's read. Feeling left out in the cold, or dealing with people who are left out in the cold. So this could be patients at the hospital, right, or an office. This also could be anything, a church, a school, feeling left out, either destitute or an exile of a group. So you could have been kicked out of something, or your kids could have been kicked out of school, anything like that. It can be injury and illness, though, as well. So anything where you feel left out or left behind. Maybe you can't keep up with the others, right? And this is about just trying to stay calm and just work, just to not think about anything. This is like you keeping distracted, taking care of other people, being patient with people who are stuck or disabled. Like I said, like literally maybe taking care of people who can't help themselves. And you're just trying to be patient, though, and take it one step at a time, not overworking this. So you may be, this may be good because you may usually be like this, overworking all the time, and you're not doing that anymore. If you have to turn away patients or turn away customers, you're going to do that, okay? So let's see here. We're going to pull some oracle cards for you as well. So like I said, there's the major cards. There's only Aquarius reversed, and Aquarius reversed, Sagittarius upright, and then Cancer reversed, and Scorpio reversed. That's it. Sagittarius, two water signs reversed. And we had both the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups reversed here. So those could be the water signs, Scorpio and Cancer. And then the Aquarius was definitely coming up. Where do we get Aquarius? This Aquarius, oh, it was coming up as like the Queen of Wands over there. It could be Aquarius. She could have Aquarius in her chart. All right, so there's just a lot of suffering and silence, chronic suffering for Capricorn, which is a Capricorn thing because there's Saturn. Walking away from everything they've built, being patient, taking one step at a time. The block has to do with balance and sharing with others. Maybe you don't like to share. Okay, there needs to be a rebalancing, or if it's debt, maybe it's debt you need to pay off, or someone else caused debt. Maybe they owe you. The other challenge is staying out of your head, so staying out of negative thoughts. But coming up is a disconnect here. It's actually you're suffering because you're disconnected from self. You're by placing conditions on love. You're not loving yourself first, and that's why you're disconnecting. You don't suffer in silence if you're meditating and staying connected. So that's something that you might need to do. All right, so for Capricorn, we have 3, blossoming abundance. 3 is the Empress. It's also about Gaia in the springtime. This is beautiful. It's saying, don't worry, it's spring. Everything's good. And we have 35, first chakra, Archangel Michael. This is all about root chakra issues, safety and security, red. You might want to wear some red underwear to make you feel better. 35 is also the Knight of Wands, the wounded warrior, right? That the man that never gives up, right? That's what their MO is supposed to be. But this is also the wounded warrior, the Mary Magdalene energy, about using your feminine energy more and surrendering, right? Stop torturing yourself. You don't have to kill yourself for other people. You're supposed to live your own life and find your happiness. You have the right to the pursuit of happiness. That's the point of this. Okay, because you have the Empress, all this abundance. There may be some motherly support here. Okay, that you don't need to die for everybody else. You have the right to live your own life. to this abundance, not just to make everybody else enjoy this, but you enjoy this as well, for the, especially for the masculine there. And it could be the masculine energy within the feminine, the Capricorn as well. So financial constraints is 13 is the underlying energy. So obviously everyone's dealing with this issue, the cupboards being bare, or the transformation not being allowed to happen because we have social distancing right now. And then I'm going to pull you a card from the Crystal Angels. So for you, it's just really, you need to meditate and reconnect with yourself, love yourself first. You are killing yourself so that other people can have everything. That's what you're doing. So don't. Do what you love to do, but make sure you do it in a balanced way. So you can't be a workaholic, and even if you love your work, it's still going to kill you, right? If you don't take care of your health or have a family, like, you know, if you're always at work and you don't take care of your family, then one day your family may walk away. So it's all of those issues about balancing your life. You have to do what you love, but you have to do it in a balanced way. So there needs to be love in your life, not just work. And there needs to be health in your life and a spiritual life, which should contain meditation for you. Because the cards are literally saying that you need to meditate to reconnect with your higher self, because that's why you're suffering in silence. Okay? You're placing conditions on loving yourself first. All right, so for Capricorn, we have rhodochrosite. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. So that's just what I just said. She always reminds me of Oprah. But this is be gentle with yourself. And there's a lot of gold here, which is the solar plexus, but also the Christ light, the unity consciousness energy, which is also about meditation. So again, this is coming out the same colors. So just what I said. Calcite, busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy, which is what we just discussed. And this is about having confidence in yourself, that you deserve love without saving everybody else's life. You could do nothing, sit there and be a lump on a log, and you still deserve love. So why do you not think you deserve that? And this is representing the masculine and the feminine Capricorn. Yes, everyone loves that you save them, but who's there to save you? And are the people you saving actually going to be there when you need them to? So that's the point. But you don't need to know the consequences of what they're going to do or not do. You just have to do, you know, what feels good to you, what you love to do, and in a balanced way, though, so that you don't just keel over one day. The underlying energy is Moldavite, which is unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life's purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others, and that came up several times today. So you got very green and yellow Capricorn, so very much the heart and solar plexus, really the center of your being needs focus, which is meditation. Going out for walks, hiking, salt baths. I put salt in my apricot scrub in the shower, so it really is cleansing for the aura. And just imagine that golden white light just showering you all over to clear your auric layer. That's all you have to do is use your intention. But Capricorn also makes sure you're sleeping enough and getting enough rest, and perhaps exercise. It does not have to be heavy exercise, just walking every day. And then stopping what you're doing to sleep when you need to. Okay? So you don't run yourself ragged. Well, I hope this was helpful. Make sure you get your water and your rest and your joy and your nature. You need all of them, your spiritual life, okay? And just rise and be loved, guys. Rise and be loved.